You can go ahead and start reposting. Bam. All right, we are live. Let me just confirm on my side real quick.
We're live, baby.
We are live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're
We're
live. We're live.
live.
I'm gonna pin it up top. Pin it up top. There you go. Pinned up on my page. All right, guys. Cool. We got a couple, like 3 or 4 projects today. We're gonna be going over 3 or 4 different bags hackathon projects. If you're just tuning in, please hit us with a like, retweet. Costs $0. Literally costs you $0. Costs you $0, and it helps helps us keep this thing going. Anyhow, we're gonna talk about big ass update. It's been a pretty big ass update. If you don't mind, can we get the nuance of this update? Because I have some shit to say. I got some shit to say, bro.
Well, let's intro the stream. So look, guys, this is I think we're on like the 4th Bags App hackathon stream.
6 or something. 5 or 6.
Is it 6? I don't know. We've been doing this for quite some time now. We've seen every project, I feel like, at this point. It's really cool. Everybody who's actually came on stream has gotten accepted into the hackathon. So like that's a huge dub. It just shows that, showing up, you can actually win from that. You know what I mean? Like if you show up, the more you show up, the higher chances you have to win. And that goes with everything.
You want to give us like a Tom Brady like coach speech right now? Yo, what's good, Davey? It's good.
Tom Brady?
Yeah, like give us like a coach speech, bro. Listen,
I would have to start my
hungry ass builders. You got hungry ass builders looking for opportunities, right? Market is volatile. We all feel like some shit's coming up, bro. Everybody feels like there's something. It's right around the corner. What do you have to say to builders out there? There's a lot of builders that are like, yo, like I feel like I'm on to the next thing, and it's hard, bro. It's hard as fuck to build in these types of environments. So like, do you have anything? You got a motivation speech? Like a little.
I don't have a motivation speech, but I will say this: you have to commit. Don't quit. Commit. Literally, that is all you need. You just got to keep moving forward, bro. Like times are gonna get rough. Projects may come to a point where you're like, man, I don't know if this is gonna work and all this kind of stuff. Like, reach out to people. Your network is your net worth. Go into the Discord and the Bags Discord where the hackathon chat is at, and connect with like-minded people. If you could find good people to help you, you'll keep moving forward. So yeah, I would just say don't quit, commit. Let's freaking do this. This is an exciting stream because something just came out. And do you want to announce what just came out?
Yes, I do want to announce what just came out. Oh shit, I lost the page. Can we go back? All right, we're here. All right, I'm gonna get it popping. I'm gonna pull it up here. We will take a look. Bam. What's this? TikTok fee sharing. Now this thing had the timeline going fucking crazy. Sorry, excuse my language. Timeline was going crazy. Timeline was going buck wild over this. People arguing about it, like, yo, like this is bad for the trenches. This is good for the trenches. This is bad for the trenches. This is good for the trenches. Everybody giving their 2 cents that nobody asked for. I want to share mine now because I got some shit to say. I'm not going to directly call anybody out, but I do have some shit to say. I've seen some like interesting opinions on this. Oh, like this is like bad for the trenches for this. This is bad for the trenches for this. First of all, when you think about the whole claim fees meta, right? And I've made this argument before. Bags, when it first came out, like the whole AI and like builder stuff, and even with the hackathon, this is a way of getting smart, right? Motivated builders, people that are actually trying to contribute something on chain to build stuff on chain. You can't have it both ways. You guys sit around all day on the timeline. A lot of you, I'm going to talk my shit for a second. A lot of you motherfuckers sit around all day on the timeline talking shit while doing nothing. You guys are contributing nothing to the space. And then you criticize people that are actually like taking shots, actually trying things. First of all, holy fire. Yo, Jack, I got to talk my shit, bro. I got to talk my shit because a lot of people out here are out here talking shit without like with nothing, bro. A whole lot of nothing. They're contributing fucking nothing while talking about the people that are actually working their ass off, contributing shit on a daily basis. I made this argument months ago that by onboarding developers and like the whole like GitHub, fee claim meta, whatever. Okay, first of all, let's think about the demographic that we're onboarding here. Smart, educated builders with a lot of fucking money. Aren't those the people you want on chain, guys? For the traders out there, aren't those the people you want to trade against? Right? For the builders out there, aren't those the people you want to build alongside of and collaborate and partner with? Make it make fucking sense. So now let me talk my shit on this whole TikTok thing. Everybody's complaining. I've seen like multiple different angles and like people talking shit about this. This is a nail in the coffin for the trenches. First of all, the number one like app in terms of virality within Gen Z and the youth right now is TikTok. We all know that. That doesn't even have to be fucking said. That doesn't even have to be said. So if you want to proliferate crypto as a technology to a younger audience, where else are you gonna do it? Where else are you gonna do it? I'm just calling out all the fucking nonsense and like all like the like because people want it both ways, bro. People want it both ways. People want a bunch of different changes, but then they don't want you to do shit either. And then when you do stuff, they're like, oh, like you should have done this, you should have done that. How about you do something, bro? How about you join the Bags Hackathon? You can come on the stream. But anyhow, that's my rant. I'm done with my little fucking faded rant for today, but I had to talk my shit. What's good? What up, Ty?
Yeah, it's no, it's true, dude. You know what? And I'll talk on the positive side of things. Like this TikTok fee sharing feature is bullish in my opinion, because I feel like a lot of the times we launch these coins and these creators, the people that have these viral videos, don't end up getting paid for it, right? Like they don't get any incentive. So like there's no reason for them to keep posting about their token or keep doing those types of skits or, you know, viral videos and recreating them. Like there's no reason for them because they're not monetizing it. Whereas like now they have an opportunity to not only monetize it, but get an entire audience, you know, that maybe wasn't always following them. You know, it's like a brand new audience of people that are watching their videos, and it incentivizes the creator to keep pushing. So I think it's really cool on both ends, to be honest. And I honestly do think like people are like, oh man, it's not going to onboard anybody. Like these people are going to claim their fees and dip off or whatever. It's like, bro, you guys don't realize that these TikTok creators have so much influence. There is a reason why all of the top brands in the world go to the top TikTok stars and pay them a crap ton of money to sell product. There is a reason for that. It's because they have the audience. You know what I mean? Like go to crypto Twitter, like, bro, we're all in like this small little circle. Like we're all just recycling information. Whereas like TikTok, it's going out to the masses. And right now I feel like this is an opportunity to onboard lots of people, because not only are you getting all the people that follow them, but you're getting all of the people that are like in the comments, you know, interacting with it. All the people from CT that are invested in their token are going to go to their comments. They're going to get more engagement. Like it's just a win-win for everybody. I don't understand why people would be fighting that and saying, oh man, this is terrible for the trenches. We're not going to onboard anybody. These people are going to come in, claim the fees and dip. It's like, not really, bro. Like a lot of these people that are launching these tokens aren't doing it for the right reasons, but the creator just wants to keep doing what they do. And I don't know. I think it's bullish for the trenches. I think it's bullish for the ecosystem. And it's not only just TikTok, like creators that are doing like memes, you know, like not just meme coins. You could do a tech coin. You could find a TikTok creator that is talking about their product that they're trying to sell, or, you know, they're in the Silicon Valley and they're sharing their journey, you know, trying to raise money in VCs and stuff. You can share fees with them, help them raise, right? You can help them raise for their startup right through the Bags app. So I don't know. I think it's great for the trenches. I think it's great for startups. And I'm excited to see, you know, how creative people get with this new fee sharing option.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I want to bring up, because listen, and I've been saying this quote a lot lately: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Let's look at the actual numbers, right? Let's look at the actual numbers. No, I'm talking my shit today because like I hate, there's nothing more I hate than a bat, like what do they call those? A Monday morning quarterback. You know what I mean? You're doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing, you got nothing going on. You've contributed nothing but sitting on the timeline and providing FUD, thinking that you're one of the biggest contributors to crypto. You are a parasite. Anyhow, TikTok, 1.8 billion monthly active users, 1 billion daily active users. Twitter, in comparison, or X, 600 million monthly active users with 250 million daily active users. Let's look at the age demographic here as well too. For Twitter, the age demographic is 25 to 49. Unks and boomers. That's why I'm here. for the age demographic for TikTok, primarily Gen Z, 18 to 34. Slightly more female skewed. We've all seen, and I'm not going to speak on behalf of women, but 99% of CT is just dudes. You know what I mean? So if you want to get other, you want to get women more involved within crypto, you want to get young people more involved with crypto, where else are you going to go? Where else are you going to go? I'm going to put this out there as an open challenge. If anybody wants to debate me on this, you can come on this stream next week or whenever. You can even come on this weekend. I will debate anybody on crypto Twitter. I will debate you for an hour long, however you want. We can get a third-party moderator, whatever it is. I will debate anybody on this. Also, yeah, this is a very important stat. By the way, I'm not gonna say that, but another important stat: daily time spent. The average TikTok user, and by the way, this is average. I know for a fact, due to other sources, that the average TikTok user that's like 16 to like 20 is spending upwards of 4 to 6 hours a day on TikTok. Y'all realize that, right? Like there's plenty of people. I don't know how many hours I spend a day on Twitter. Probably like 1 to 3, somewhere in that range. Depends, right? Could be more on some days, less on the others. You're talking about a young user base, young, diversified user base, global, large user base that's on there for hours on end. Hours on end. Anyhow, that's it. We're done talking our shit. We got
95 minutes. Think about that. That is a long time, bro. That's about an hour and a half that people sit there on average on TikTok scrolling, doom scrolling, bro. Like, and now there is an opportunity to get paid for doom scrolling. You know what I mean? Like people that are doom scrolling are the ones that are actually going to find these trends early. So when they go out and they want to dev these tokens, like they're going to be the first buyer. They're going to have buyer like the advantage. You know what I mean? So like
grandma in the chat.
I don't know. And hey, yo, we got the muscles in the house today, bro.
Crypto grandma wanted to see my muscles.
All right. Okay. All right. Crypto grandma.
I've been hitting the gym a little bit.
Yeah.
Grandma's
I'm
about
not
to
flexing,
have
dude. If I flex, I think I might cramp.
Grandma, chill out. You're post menopause. Anyhow. Who is this?
Who is this?
Who's crypto grandma? She's off the chain, bro. Crypto grandma. I know, Davey. Is that your alt? Davey, that's your alt. That's somebody's alt. That's somebody's alt. I know.
All right. Without further ado, bro, let's bring up these awesome Bags app hackathon entrance. Is that the right word? Entrance. Huh? What? Let's bring them up. Dude, I want to talk to them. I want to know what people are building in the Bags app ecosystem.
Should I just bring them all up and then we go one by one?
No,
one at a time.
One at a time.
All right. First one we're introducing goes by the name 25th.
25th.
It made me think of like Chief Keef, Chicago. I don't know if that's how he gets down. Whatever. Well, maybe we get some lore on the name or something. So excited to see who's here. So anyhow, 25th is a project called Bagsbrain. And I don't even want to preface it with wrong information. So we're going to learn more about what this project is directly from 25th. What's up with the Snoozy PFP? What's good?
I'm glad you recognize that. It's cool to see,
bro, Chill's one of the homies, man. I fuck with Chill.
Yeah, he's a real one. Thanks for having me here, guys. I really appreciate it. I've been wanting to get up on here for a while now, but time zone difference. And I'm faded. Sorry I didn't follow you on my the platform account. I am currently following you on mine, but the platform one is like kind of something I just undo time to time. I don't really follow outside on there, but I've done that. I followed you and pressed on there, by the way. So yeah, that's it.
Fire.
All right, so a little bit of what Bagsbrain is about. I know some of you already know what it's about, and some of you are about to find out. And honestly, I'm really hyped because this is practically going to be my first hackathon that I'm participating in personally. I think I've done a couple of stuff on Solana with my guides before, but this is the one I'm personally, focusing on. So yeah, if you're a creator on Bags FM right now, and I know some of you listening are, there are tools out there, like let's say Bedai, Dextrina, Soscan, all of that. They are great at what they do. Nobody can, deny that. But the thing is, none of them are built for you as a back creator. None of them know what a back creator is. None of them understand fee split, claim timing, or anything like creator network. These are all things that are specific to backs as an ecosystem. So the thing about this is that people are using general purpose tools for something that is very specific. It's like when you're using Google Maps in your own home, you use it to navigate around. I mean, we can do that, but it's not ideal. It wasn't built for that. So what BaaS creators need is a tool that excuse me, is a tool that speaks their language, the tool that understands the creators, understands the collabs, the claims, the fee sharing, all of it natively, not something that you have to outsource, because as an ecosystem there has to be a tool that is specific to that. That is the gap, and that is what I built. Bagsbrain is live. It is not something you hear from other people. It is live. You can literally go check it out right now. I call it the operating system for Bags token. I'm going to be doing some minor stuff on the screen right now. So you can see we have the landing page right here, and you can basically get a lot of information here. A little fun thing I added, which I really like, is the ability to switch between the teams. We have the serious team here, which is running your token like a business. One tap, and then you get a little bit of white mode, but a little more fun vibes. Like it's a little bit sarcastic. So it is an analytics layer as well. It also has an intelligence layer, an AI intelligence layer, and it is 100% built on the Bags API. Every single endpoint. I'm not using external scraping or workarounds, just the API, the way Fin has always intended it to be used. So let's go into the dashboard. I'm going to be logging in now. So what it does is when you want to log in, you sign in with your wallet, then it scans your wallet, check all the tokens you have created as a creator. Then it brings it up on the dashboard. Right now, I only have a token, which is the BGB, and that is what I'm going to use. I created it because I needed to test the platform. Otherwise, I wouldn't have created one. So I'm going to sign it here. Give me a second. All right, so right here you see my token Bagsbrain, then it shows the lifetime fees. You click on it, and then we have the O operating system. I'm going to switch back to the dark mode.
So just to kind of catch everybody up to speed here, I want to just make sure everybody's following along. So you basically built an operating system for deployers, for creators who have a token. They can connect their wallet, and it will see if they've deployed. And then now it opens up this this dashboard thing. Hold on, I gotta see this. I put it full screen. Yeah, can you explain like what are we looking at here? What's going on?
All right, so on this screen, you can see basically every single thing, almost every single thing that has to do with your token. You can see the lifetime fees, the orders, the fee recipients. The brain actions here are things that the AI itself does for your token. Maybe probably checking for the live alert. If you have a fee spike right here, it's going to tell you, it's also sent it to your Telegram as well. So it's going to notify you if you get a particular fee spike. Like right here, I get 0.1 to 6 SOL, and it alerts me, like, let me know when the fee itself got into my creator wallet. And then we have the co-founder here. It's an AI. You can basically ask it anything, and it's going to tell you what's up with your token. Let me do that right now. And
so
then
what
give
different
you a
APIs?
little...
I know you said you have Bags API. Do you have like Dex Screener, Helios API? Like, what sort of questions can I ask it? Can I ask it like, hey, like, what should I do next for my token, or what do you?
Yes, you can. You can ask it practically anything you want to ask it concerning your token, and it's going to like give you a feedback. It is powered by Claude, actually, Claude Opus. I made that specifically for the creators. But if you are a non-creator, maybe you want to watch a token, you can just use it, but it's going to use a lesser version of the AI, which is probably Claude IQ or Sonnet. I also use Amazon Nova API for that as well. So just ask it anything, and you are good to go. And then we have the token orders here, the top orders. I showed you as the top 10 on here, but if you click on the token orders by the sidebar, you can see up to 3,000 when you export it right here, and then you can do whatever it is you want with it. But my favorite feature on this platform is the claim intelligence on this side here. It shows you when to claim, how to claim. It also helps you, know, get the sentiment around your token before you claim the fees, and then you can put out like an announcement that you claimed fees at this particular time. So right here it shows for my token I have a score of 35 out of 100, and it's telling me to wait for a better timing because the volume is low right now and the momentum is weak. So it also says a claim announcement now will get less attention, and then I can choose to follow that or I can choose not to, but it all boils down to what you want to do. And I mean, that is why the operating system is here to guide you. Then you can also claim your soul from the fees gotten right here, and see basically everything. And then we have AI re-engagement plays. It tells you things to do with your community if you want to engage them more. And then state of the token reports right here. Every Monday it generates you token reports for how your token has been doing over the last few weeks, and which is pretty cool, by the way. And yeah, then on the side we have a lot of features, like I mean a lot that you can actually do as a token
I
holder.
see cap table. I see creator network. You're telling me you could organize your KOLs in here. You could organize your cap table in here.
Yep,
You can
if
do.
you have a business, you can, organize a cap table and, just go along with it. It's one of the nice things I did when they launched the business with, you know, the business feature where you can, launch a company in a few minutes on Bags app. So that is a very nice thing to have. And I have the 0% flywheel as well. This visualizes the full loop of our creators and from every trade, and you can see exactly how the flywheel works. I'm going to put it up right now, but it's probably going to take a while to look because it pulls over 1,000 different tokens and creators. So I'm not going to do that right now. Then you can also see the top yielding tokens right here. It shows you the tokens that are giving out the most use so you can know where you want to go into next. Then we have the creator network graph. It basically shows you creators that are clustered up together in that particular network. And whale watch, you can track loaders movement there. Then we have the powered alert. We have the what's it called, creator lookup. This creator lookup is one that I just did today. I'm going to share it now. So you basically put in the X of any creator, and it shows you. I hope you guys can see it. It shows you their Twitter account, shows you the tokens they've created, and how everything is linked to them. So I'm using Finbags as an example here, and it should pop up
This is
any moment.
crazy,
So
bro. This is dope. This is really dope.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Thank you very much. And yeah, right there. So you can see Fin is up. You can see all the tokens that are under his Twitter address, and you can just easily go view them in dashboard and stuff like that. So then the scanner, which I personally also like, this one is for the TikTok that was created today. I'm going to do something now, and I'll let you tell me what it is you think about it. So I pasted about 4, 5 Twitter with a TikTok account and a GitHub, and GitHub for Bax FM as well. So it's going to search for unclaimed fees from every single Twitter account that you input here, and also from the TikTok account as well. It's going to search for everything. Although it's still a work in progress, but the idea is to be able to search for unclaimed fees, then find a way to send a message across to the creator which is attached to the token. For example, TikTok. Most TikTok creators, if you create a token and they wouldn't know they have unclaimed fees, they wouldn't know they have a token in their name. But I'm trying to look for a way where you can, get them to know about the tokens that were created and get them to claim their fees. It's going to be done as a community. So maybe if there's a community of people that are holding a particular TikTok creators, they can, send a bunch of messages, not spam in a way, but like make a post about it and then get the creators' attention. So it's loaded right now. You can see
This is
bag
sick.
details.
This is
Uh,
super sick. This is
yeah,
really, really dope. Preston, do you have any? Well, I got plenty. We have our usual questions, but do you have
yeah.
anything?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think this is definitely very unique. It's like basically, it's like your vision board. You have everything you need to know about your token is within one dashboard. It's something that you can manage your cap table, your KOLs, like all this kind of stuff. And it's something that I never thought about, but I feel like it'll be really helpful for people that are running tokens. Are you able to deploy a token on here as well?
No, I personally decided not to do that because the other platforms, there are a lot of platforms already doing that. So I wanted it to just be some sort of not creating, not deploying, but managing instead. So I'm
Okay.
not going to be doing that.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Man, dude, can you go back to the dashboard?
Yeah, I can. Give me a second. All right, we're back here.
Dude, this is insane. Talk about like, dude, this is
Literally
like,
the operating system.
dude, this is like some operations center dashboard. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that you would put on TVs across a wall and
Oh,
be
yeah.
looking at all the information, and getting ready for war or something. This is
War
crazy.
room. Yeah. I was gonna say war room. Like you're in the bunker. He's got
Mhm.
fucking dude. This is sick.
Yeah, it took a lot of attempts to, fit everything on here and make it not look too much clustered because, there's a whole bunch of tools here. And if I don't get it right, it's going to look like a mismanaged dashboard. So I put in a lot of effort into making it look this way. It's not easy to get all this in one place, and I'm still trying to, manage it to make it look less clustered. But this is what I have to work with right now, and
Yeah.
I hope people are going to, give feedback on how they want it to run.
Yeah. No, this is really sick, man. You got anything else?
Oh, of course. If you were to win the bags hackathon competition, top prize, when you win the top prize. I like manifestation. Anyhow, when you win the top prize, what do you I guess do you have any plans for scaling it? How do you imagine allocating some of those resources? I'm not going to say that the Vegas joke. Some people get upset about that. So, but yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I saw that. Someone got upset. Yeah. All right. For example, right now, I don't have a roadmap for Backspring in particular because I've built out basically everything I intend on building. So as I'm scaling up along with Bags. So whenever Bags bring out a new feature, I just scale up with them. So right now, the part where I'm going to be putting in money into is going to be the marketing aspect. Everyone can build stuff, but distribution is actually the main issue with any builder building anything these days. So I'm going to be investing more in that aspect. I plan on
Yeah.
having a team of 3. I don't want any more than that unless absolutely necessary. And there are also a lot of things to pay for. I'm paying for XAPI credits. I'm also paying for Claude, Sub, the credits, all those things. When a lot of people are using the platform, the credits tend to stack up fast. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of that, and also I'm going to be looking into buying back some of the tokens because I only got like 5% when I launched it because I didn't want to wait too much of it. But I'm looking to buy some back and lock them and manage the community properly. Because what I told them was I am not going to be depending on the token. I don't want to market the token in any way or any form because it's not my priority. But I just had to create it because I needed something to test the created dashboard with. Some people got upset at that, but I know you have to clear the air with stuff like this, so expectations are zero, and nobody's going to be expecting you to do anything. I've earned a little bit of fees from the token so far. I've used it to power the platform as well. Everything is public. I don't have any shady doing it, so Yeah, I'm just going to be investing more in scaling up the team one at a time, and just managing it and making it bags ecosystem go to creator dashboard.
Incredible. I love a lot of the things I just heard. Number one, fully agree. I've been saying this for like 2 years now. Distribution is going to be the only moat left. As beautiful of a product this is, AI is just going to get more and more and more impressive by the day. So if you're building this is for all the builders out there, if you're building something, you build it in mind with how you're going to distribute it first. I've recently talked to some very impressive founders that are like teenagers, basically. Content Rewards founder is one of them, and that's one of the things that he told me about. Even building out Content Rewards and his previous application that he exited for I think like 8 figures at 17, 18 years old. Was that he would always think about the distribution problem first and then build the product. So, it's some of the good, really, really solid. And the fact that you're identifying that really, really early is awesome. It's awesome. And it's true. At the end of the day, as beautiful as a product this is, you got to get people to see it. You got to get people to feel it. You got to get people to touch it, play around with it, and actually go and enjoy using it. What you've already built is super impressive. And also staying lean. That is incredible. I loved hearing that too. Like team of 3. He's like, dude, hey, we're just going to have the big 3 and that's it. Like, and sometimes, not even sometimes, a lot of times less is more, I feel like. So incredible, incredible approach to the whole building process. And best of luck with everything, man. This is sick. Preston, anything else?
No, dude, this is like I said, this is really sick. And you can obviously tell that you put a lot of effort into it and effort into thinking ahead and being like, if I win this money, this is what I'm going to do with it. So, that's huge. And the fact that you mentioned distribution, I mean, me and Faded talk about it all the time. Like if your product doesn't have distribution or doesn't have a distribution plan, it's just going to be white noise. Like nobody cares. You know what I mean? So we need to, we or you or whatever, just got to get it out there as much as you possibly can. And but I think it's really cool, man. I really appreciate you coming on. Really quick, where can we find you and what is the ticker?
You can find me on Bags, and the ticker is BGB.
BGB.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, thank you. I really appreciate your time. And
thanks a lot for having me. I'm glad to be here. And once again, all you builders out there building on Bags, I'm really supporting you guys. See you at the end of the line. Cheers.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. Shout out 25th. Boom. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, that was awesome. That was really, really cool. That was really cool. We're gonna get our next guest up here. We have more. Listen, guys. We got people today. We got people today. We're gonna keep pulling in. We got
quite a few people today.
We got quite a few people today. So we're not gonna waste too much more time. But I want to test out this soundboard. Wait. FBI, open up! Hold on. There you go.
You got a soundboard in here now?
Yeah, we're gonna add. Oh no. Oh shit. Sorry. Boom. There he is. Hold on. Really quick. Rando, what is going on?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Fade is getting way too excited.
Oh yeah. They should have never gave me a soundboard.
I think I can handle it.
No, Rando. Yeah, Davey, that's what I said. So we got Rando in the chat. Is the project called Rando as well too?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Oh shit. So if that's your online name, also the project name. Really, really cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I guess before we go all the way in, because I don't know now. I just was interested, and we don't always do that. We do this with some devs, some builders. I guess a little bit of context, a little bit of background. How did you find the Bags Hackathon? Have you been like regular crypto participant beforehand? And just I guess a little bit of preface, and then let's go all the way product mode and nerd out on that.
Great. Yeah. So I've been in crypto for about 4 years. Initially, kind of Coinbase stuff, and then got into Solana a couple of years ago. I did a lot of rating and content creation in Solana with different projects, and lost a ton of money doing all sorts of meme trading like everybody else. But I love it.
Be like
I
that
love,
sometimes, bro. Be like that.
yeah, it is what it is, right? I mean, I love the trenches. I love the whole scene. And I was kind of aware of bags mostly because I was really interested in the tech. That's kind of the thing I love the most is seeing all these great devs produce crazy tech like what you just saw with Bags Brain. I mean, it's funny. I was just in his DMs today telling him how much I loved his stuff. And it was so funny to see him here right before me because I was just like, your stuff is amazing and it's unique. And so anyway, you can tell I get excited about that stuff. And the way I ended up being in the hackathon was I made a feature suggestion just on a random tweet to Finn, and he replied, "You should build this and submit it to the hackathon." And I've never built anything in my life. I never coded. I didn't even know really what GitHub was before that, And so about 90 hours later, I had delivered Rando in its first iteration. And so if I could talk about the product here a little bit, and that's the tweet, it's on the website there of him replying, just so people don't know I'm full of crap, But so the idea here is if you do any research on what motivates people the most, and you all probably know this already, because if you go to a casino or you see people do the lottery, it's when they don't know what's going to happen. That's what gets people the most excited. If you give people predictable rewards, they get bored, they tune out, they're not interested, etc. And so that is the first part of this, is like being able to randomize the rewards. And so the way this works is the way I have it set up right now is everybody who holds 1 million tokens or more, their wallets get randomized, and every hour the random machine picks one of those wallets and they receive all the fees from the coin for that hour.
What? What?
So,
That's crazy.
It's been working great. You could see here, this is like the front end of this, but you can see everything is here. You can see the Solscan transactions. You can click on them, right here and see what the last payout was. Right now, because volume is low, because it's new, I have a minimum payout of 0.01 Sol. And if that doesn't get met, it rolls over until they pay out. But we've paid out, I don't know, 40 different wallets or something over the course of this so far. And the idea is that if the volume picks up, those payouts can get pretty big. And also, the next phase, I'm extending it from 1 hour to 6 hours. And you could choose whatever you want. So this is actually not built for my product. This is built as something I want to see as a Bags app. So when you go to launch a token, one of your fee shares could be this. And you could pick what you want the minimum holdings to be, how long you want the reward interval to last. So you could say, I want people to hold 0.5%, and they'll get all the fees if they're selected for 3 days or something like that. And depending on the project, that could be a ton of money. And so that is kind of the first iteration of it. And so you could see there's the view proof and everything. And if you click that, it takes you to this page, which shows all the data of everything that's going on. Everything's on chain. Everything's through the Bags API. Bags is the only place you could do this. I couldn't do this on Pump or something because you just couldn't do it. And that's why I love it, is because it's open for people to build into, even people like me that have no idea what they're doing. But I tried to figure it out as fast as I could. And you can see these are, the last 5 winners, and if something gets disqualified. So if someone doesn't hold throughout the period, they're booted. And it automatically, if someone's not holding for the period before, they're not eligible. If someone gets selected, they're not eligible again for another 3 draws. I made it so the dev wallet isn't in there, and then any systems wallets are not part of it as well. So it's, it's just holders, and it only takes 1 million tokens, which it doesn't cost much. So it gives people with small accounts a chance to, win some decent money. And so that was step 1. And so step 2, I built very quickly, but I ran into a problem. But so this is kind of step 2 of my vision, but I didn't know about the TikTok thing until last night. So when it came out, I haven't slept in a while, but I completely built it out. And so what you can do, and you can see this is my actual TikTok here, and you can see the transaction. I think I may have been the first person to use the Bags API to send rewards the opposite way. So I sent rewards from rando to a person with a TikTok name. And so what my plan was to run a 24-hour kind of campaign where anybody who commented on a video would go into the lottery. And they would collect all the rewards for 6 hours of the token. And then after 6 hours is up, it would randomize it again and pick another commenter. You could also do that with followers or whatever. But there's a big problem I ran into, and I'm not sure if anybody else totally understands this, but you can't claim fees. I can't claim my own fees with my TikTok account because it's not a business account. This is a huge.
I didn't really know how to do that. Yeah.
I think that this is going to be a big barrier because it made me have to stop because I was going to launch it. My plan was to launch it right before your show, so it was up and running and I could show you guys how it worked. But nobody would be able to claim their fees because in order to get a business account, you actually have to submit business docs. Like you have to show you're an LLC.
I thought, and this is maybe a question for Preston. I thought if you add it to your bio, you can also claim that way too. Is that true? I don't know.
I don't know the process to claiming fees on TikTok, but I don't know if you have to have it as a business account. Because I've seen people claim fees that are not businesses.
I couldn't figure it out. And so I would be happy to hear how to do it because you have to use a URL for the proof, and it wouldn't let me paste that into my bio. And on the business accounts, there's a spot for the URL.
Did you try and like go to the Bags and log in with your TikTok?
I did. The other thing that happened, which is a little weird, is that because my email was the same for my Twitter and my TikTok, it wouldn't let me log in. I had to use a different email. So these are just things, they will get sorted out. It's not like a big deal. It's just, I'm just explaining why I didn't have this running right this second because it's ready to go.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. No, that's huge.
What I'm doing instead, and I'm going to have this done by tomorrow, is I can do the same thing on Twitter. So starting tomorrow, I'll run a campaign where I'll be able to pick anybody who follows my account, and by their Twitter handle, I can have them receive the rewards for 6 hours. And so what I'm building is so other projects can use this. And you can imagine if you had, active TikTok, active Instagram, active X account, the default always goes back to holders. So like if you're not doing anything, it's going to do the holder rewards for the people that are holding the coin. But you can do these campaigns where you can have it randomly select commenters, users, whatever of each platform and reward them. And then they would have to go claim it on Bags. And so if you have a big ecosystem, it could be pretty cool to be able to reward. Like if you have a video, you want to get a lot of traction, you have commenters of the video on TikTok first, and then you paste it on Instagram, then you do it there, and then you paste it on X and you do it there. And you could get, some real traction from that. So that's my goal long-term, is to keep building it up. I've got a couple of partners that are going to try this out. And when they try it out, I'm going to be excited to see how it works and show people how it could work for another token. But yeah, I'm building it out as fast as I can, and this is just the proof page. You saw the front end, and that's where it's at.
Dude, I think this is sick. The comment giveaway, I've never seen this. And I can see why you stayed up all night to build this and get it situated. That's gonna throw me off, dude.
What?
I don't know. Dude, I got a special delivery. I got a special delivery as we were doing stream, and I was like, I can't pass it up. I haven't had a McFlurry in like 10 years. So.
Oh, I don't know. I've had too much fun with this soundboard. Just like
Really, nigga?
sorry. This is so fun. Oreo McFlurry,
bro. Wait, what? What are you doing? What? Supposed to be locked in, bro. What is going on? All right.
You gotta reward yourself when you see good product.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say shout out Jack, Trenchy. I'll send you a link, Davey. We had Ankh straight to jail. Oh my God, what is that? I don't know. Probably trolling. But anyhow, just everybody that's coming through showing some love. Anyhow, this is really cool. If you kind of missed the full explanation, I'll give you the TLDR. Basically, it is a token that allows the fees to get redistributed as like a giveaway style function, and it's now being integrated with TikTok comments. And if you guys spend any time on TikTok, people are already doing giveaways like this anyways, right? They'll be like, yo, comment a bunch of stuff below and like, you know, I'll pick a random winner. This is literally a way of randomizing it. So how I'm seeing this is like, and maybe this wasn't necessarily the intention of you building this out, but I'm like, yo, this is kind of like a mini jackpot, like a little mini lottery system.
Little minute, yeah. Random.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You know, it just, like I said, it incentivizes people so differently when, you know, you don't know what's going to happen and the rewards are potentially really big. You know, if you think about a token that gets a lot of fees without, you know, depending on what you put the threshold on. I mean, for me, my vision is like allowing people who don't have enough to hold a couple of % on a big project to make it, to actually do what, for me, I think crypto is all about. You know, these people that are grinding away, trying to make it, give them a chance, a real chance where they don't have to have a big account in order to be able to get themselves out of the trenches. So that's kind of my dream on that. But
I think this is so sick. This is really, really cool. This is really, really cool. And it solves a lot of problems, man. This is really, really cool. I hope the TikTok API situation gets itself sorted. I think it will. I feel pretty confident about that. And another thing is very inspiring. This is your first project. I'm jealous, bro.
That's really say that, dude. Like the fact that you have never really coded or built anything like, you know, like this in the past is a little surprising to me, because the landing page for Rando is insane.
Can you go back? Sorry. Yeah. I just want to
show. Like what? Like, bro, nobody's doing it like this. He's even got like the slanted header that's moving, and I don't know. It's just, you know, showing the proof and stuff. This is a really good landing page. Do you have a background in marketing or anything like that?
I don't, but like I said, I've done a lot of creative stuff in crypto, and just to say it, one of the things I was kind of complaining about a lot going into this is how much I remember when AI art was so bizarre because it didn't know what to do. Yeah. You know, and like everything would have 20 fingers and eyeballs in weird places. And to me, like, weirdly enough, that art kind of had soul. And now it's all perfect, but it's just like, you know, it doesn't do anything for me. And so when I was trying to like, oh, I want to launch a coin to go with this, but memes are kind of my jam, you know? So I didn't want to just do a business coin. I wanted to do a meme coin, and it was, you know, random AI nonsense was the thing that I kind of focused on, because I was talking to some people about how much I missed it. And that's where all of this came from. And I do also want to say, you know, now that I've been involved in the Bags ecosystem a little bit, I've had such great experiences with all these devs that I haven't talked to a lot. But the first dev I talked to was the CMEM dev, and I used his product with Claude when I was building this. And he's been super nice. And also Trenchy, I see him on here. His stuff is great. We've been chatting, and he's such a nice guy and has been really helpful. Jack, I've also been chatting with a little bit. We've been back and forth on some stuff. He's great, super great ideas. And everybody's just been super supportive. There's been no like hint of competition from anyone. And I've had questions because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And so people have been really helpful.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the good things about this hackathon is that there's 100 winners, so like it's okay to have some friendly competition, but at the end of the day, I feel like everybody just wants to build cool stuff. And if you're in the top 100, there's a benefit to that, but everybody's super supportive. Like I hang out in the Bags Discord, as you guys know, and like, dude, like people are like connecting, they're networking. And it's something that I said at the beginning of this when Fade had asked me, like, do you want to give a speech, like motivational speech, like how do they get better at building or whatever it may be? I'm like, dude, just connect with people in the same ecosystem, people that are building like products, or figure out ways to integrate different things. We had conversation with Trenchy offline, and he's building really cool stuff, and we gave him good ideas, and he took the feedback and instantly implemented them. So like, this is what this space is all about. I feel like it's a collaborative space. People like to make it very defensive, and like they don't want to unite and do things together, but the Bags ecosystem's built different. Like I have not seen any of that. Everyone's been super supportive, so that's good to hear that from the actual project side you feel the same way.
Yeah, definitely. It's been great. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I will say,
go
I
ahead.
just wanted to piggyback on that really quick, and just to hammer it home while you eat your McFlurry. Bags app ecosystem has been one of the most supportive ecosystems I've seen in crypto since like early NFTs. Yes, it's a competition. Yes, it's competitive. Yes, everybody wants to be number one. Everybody's a winner. But I haven't seen this amount of people supporting one another selflessly in a very long time. The key word is selflessly. There's a lot of people that will help you if they think there's going to be, a little something coming back to them. But dude, in these instances, there's nothing, right? People are just doing it out of the kindness and goodness of their own heart. And I think that is what really, really puts the foundation together for another bull cycle or bull market.
So a keyword is selfish.
Selflessly, Sky. Selflessly. Because that's the thing. Like anybody wants to help other people, especially if like there's something in it for themselves. But if you're doing it just genuinely like fully supportive of other people, like that's something you can't buy. And people are sorry, but can you stop? Sorry, my dog's going crazy. But that's something you can't buy. You hear him? Oh my god!
I thought that was your soundboard.
No, it's not the soundboard. But yeah, man, it's good vibes, man. Good vibes club. There's a lot of just like, I'm excited to see like what gets me very excited is the fact that like a couple of these projects, right? I'm just gonna say what it is. This will be my motivation speech. Is statistically, right? And this is just true about life and business. 99% will fail within the first 1 to 2 years. In crypto, that could be 1 to 3 months, right? But I think that through Bags Hackathon, we're going to have probably 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 or so projects 6 months to a year from now that people are like, holy shit, I could have bought that for fucking at 3K market cap. And now it's getting like reposted by Solana Foundation. Like there's going to be some of those things here. People don't realize that. Like some of these projects are going to be the next thing. So, if you're not paying attention, I would start paying attention. Anyhow, that's my spiel. Fucking ice cream. Every time I see Preston streaming, he's always eating.
Dude,
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to know why I'm always eating on stream?
Why are you always eating?
Bro, I legit, like, my entire life is in front of this computer. So, like, my dinner time is usually this time. So I'm like, well, I'm going to eat. I literally ate, like, as we were setting this up, and then now I'm eating my dessert, and I'm just gonna work throughout the night. So anybody will tell you I don't sleep, so I have to eat while I work. You know, I know all those people building in the hackathon understand me, and they get that. That's
No
why
doubt.
Rando doesn't have his freaking camera on. It's 'cause he's
No,
actually
nobody has
eating
their
right now.
camera on. They all got. They're
They're
all,
eating, bro.
Uh,
They have
That's
to.
their wig.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, doesn't it?
So that's
Yeah.
why. But nah, it's cool, man. Rando's awesome, and I look forward to linking up with you in the near future. It's just to see like the different updates and the TikTok stuff working well and all that kind of stuff. And do you want to ask the closing questions, Faded?
All right. Yeah. All right. So, when you win the Bags Hackathon, what's your plan for the prize pool? Are you just giving it away to your community? Are you just full sending it back to the community? Is it getting fully loaded up into Rando? Are you catching a flight to Vegas and partying it away over the weekend? What's the big move after you win the competition?
Well, for me, I mean, I do think that I would like to actually turn this into something bigger. This is kind of the first step. I can kind of envision, I had this idea and I don't even know how you would implement it, but I think the way this is going to work is kind of the start of it. But you know how you use all your social media to log into Bags, but what if your Bags dashboard became how you logged into all your social media? And so you just logged into Bags and it automatically logs you into X, into TikTok, into whatever, and Bags is your home base. And then you have your token that's connected to all your social media stuff. And then hopefully, for me, it would be disseminated somehow through the Bags launch apparatus using this kind of randomized reward system where you could reward your holders. And so I would love to build something like that because honestly, I do think that Bags is so focused on builders that sometimes the social part of it is harder, right? I mean, if you're focused on building, as we know, the devs are devs, we're trying to build. But I would love to be able to tie all those things together in a unique way and create something bigger. So that's what I would want to do with the money is, maybe hire some real devs to do it right.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome.
Well, we appreciate you coming by, and yeah, dude, I'll connect with you in the Bags Discord. Yeah, dude, appreciate you. Oh,
Thank you so
really
much.
quick, where
Yeah.
can we find you, and
Yeah.
what is the ticker?
Randocoin.fun is the website. And shockingly, the ticker is Rando.
There it is.
All right,
There it is.
Let's go.
Appreciate it, Rando. Let's get
Thanks.
it. Oh man. Woo!
I bought some, by the way.
Bro, like you gotta be. You're eating ice cream. You're fucking trading. Like, bro, we're supposed to.
My entire job here. I don't know if you remember yesterday or 2 days ago.
What
But
the
I have like
Bro,
the
you're
most,
supposed to be locked in, paying attention to what's going on here.
bro. I have the most hated wallet in all of Solana apparently. So I was like, well, I might as well go buy some stuff while I'm on stream.
Bro. Anyhow, we got another project.
You didn't even ask me if it was good or anything.
It looks really good. It looks really, really good. I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty
I'm
good.
gonna have some Greek yogurt after this. I'll have some healthier options. But we have second time guest. Been here
Oh,
before. It's been here before. How old? He was 15. Is that real? 15? Yes. I know it's real, but I want to make sure that age is right. He's like 16.
15?
He's like 15. Anyhow, might be one of the youngest builders in the space. Honestly, might be one of the youngest builders in the space. He's building basically an all-purpose tool. Everything that he's using as far as custom applications on a daily basis, he's uploading it, shipping it onto his website, and he's letting you use the same stuff that he's using. Everything from fitness, exercise, health, mental health, finance, trading. Like there's like unlimited fucking tools here. It's really, really cool. Without further ado, you know what? I'm gonna make a prediction. This kid, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful. He's literally still a kid. He's under 18, right? This kid
if he sticks around and he's moving how he's currently moving, will be really, really, really big in the fucking crypto space in like the next 2 to 3 years.
Nah, bro,
I
this
get it.
dude's gonna be the biggest in the tech space. Everything. I mean, the fact that he's building at his age is insane. And to be honest, he would be smarter than I am to mix a McFlurry and a Monster energy drink. That was the most disgusting thing I've ever done. But you know,
What are you
he
doing?
will be big, dude, in tech. And I feel like he's the next Mark Zuckerberg or one of these other big tech founders. So I don't know. I can't wait to hear from him again and see what he's done and what he's since last time we talked to him. But
All right, let's add him up here.
that was disgusting.
I'm sorry. I'm still gonna be fucking around with the soundboard, bro. I'm sorry.
No.
I have to.
You
I
can't,
have
dude.
to. I have to.
We got minors in the house, bro.
Wow.
Jack. It's good, Jack.
Is my mic working this time? Is
We
my
got-
mic working this time around?
Jack Builds in the building. Shout out Jack Builds. Jack Builds is exactly what he's doing. That's a really dope name too, by the way.
Yeah. Is that actually your real name?
That's his bro. Yeah, Jack Builds.
100%.
He was
That's
born
a
to
fire
build.
name, bro. It's a fire
Dude, he
name.
was born to build, bro. Born to build.
Before I get things started, I have a question for Preston.
Oh no.
What kind of McFlurry is it?
Oreo and M&Ms.
Interesting. At least it has Oreo. All right, so what we're building is Faded got it pretty well. It's a platform, tons of different tools, business, personal, whatever. Pretty much, if it's something good, it solves something, it saves time, I'll build it. Anything that I can think of, it's like whenever you're about to go to bed or whatever, you think of like the stupidest thing that you want to build and forget it. Just take a note of it and I'll build it. It's awesome.
I like it.
I like
It's
it.
funny because I had this dilemma today, and like Faded will tell you, I literally was in the shower and I had this bright idea. I was like, dude, I gotta tell somebody because if I don't, I'm gonna forget about it. And I'm jumping out of the shower and I'm like calling Faded and I'm like, bro, get this idea, bro. Just take note of it for me because I'm gonna forget about it later. And I feel like this is the best idea ever. You know, those shower thoughts. And sure enough, it is a really good idea. Faded will tell you it's a good idea. We can't tell you what the idea is, but it is a good idea.
Can't say that, but it's a good
yeah.
idea.
It is a really good idea. But yeah, dude, I was like, dude, I'm gonna forget about this. So having a tool like yours would have been sick.
Nice. Jack, if you don't mind, do you want to share your screen and kind of show us some of the updates? And you could even start all the way from the top too, because I'm sure there's plenty of people who haven't seen it the first time around, so they can get sort of a high level overview this time around.
How old
For
are you
Kenny?
again?
He's 15.
13.
Okay. Wait, how long? How old? 15?
13.
13. When did you get
Yeah.
into crypto? 3?
3. No. Whenever I was like mid 12, I started running perps because I saw my dad doing them with like pocket change, obviously. Lost like all the $5 I put in. But it gave me some experience around the industry. I started on Sui, it was, and then I moved over to Solana
feel you.
because
I'm
Sui
literally
took a
almost
hell.
3 times this kid's age, bro. This is
Almost.
You are like you're Gramps, bro. You're not
bro.
even
Shut
status.
up!
You're
Shut
Gramps status.
We
up!
have uncle and grandpa over here.
Oh
Yeah.
my!
I'm
God.
Unk, you're Gramps.
Oh my god, you guys are too much. Yeah. Anyhow, let's get into the product. Let's get into the product. Enough about me. We're not here for me. We're here for Jack. We're here
That's
for
true.
Jack.
All right, let's get into it.
But yeah, do you want to pull up a screen share, or you could always
Yeah,
send
just
that?
one sec.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Granddaddy. Oh my god. Now you got Trenchy talking shit in the private chat. Oh my god. Too much. What were you doing? Okay, while we're waiting, Preston, what were you doing at 13?
Dude, I was hustling, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was selling Monster energy drinks out of my
Dude,
locker in middle
I was
school.
selling energy drinks and candy, and I mean, me and you were much alike at that same age. But yeah, I was just figuring out any way to make money so that I could go and take a girl on a date or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is my
Yeah.
screen working right now?
You are sharing. I'm gonna pop that baby on screen. Bam, you're there.
There we
Here.
go.
Alrighty, so this is the For You page. This is all the personal tools that we have. Kind of came like prepared. I was thinking while the other guys were up on what tools are the best and what ones I want to show. So without further ado, this is one of my favoriter tools. I already used it, favoriter. So it's a meal planner. What you do is you put in how many people it's for, what your budget is. So let's say 1 to 200, your height. So let's say you were 5'7" and you were 150 pounds. Your goal weight doesn't matter, age doesn't matter. Your goal is to gain muscle. Let's say you're moderately active, diet doesn't matter, restrictions don't matter, and you want to plan for the full week, right? So any max cook time per meal, you like American, Italian, comfort food, quick and easy. Literally plans the entire week of meals with how much it costs per serving, how many calories, how much protein, how long it takes to make. And then this is
Was
where
that a quesadilla I just saw?
Quesadilla, which one?
I don't know. I
Ghost
saw a
Fiction.
quesadilla one. I was like, dang, this is nice.
Yes, Preston's looking for
Chicken
it. Yeah, it's right here.
quesadilla.
You spotted it.
Yeah.
So
That's
this
what
is
I'm
my favorite
talking
part.
about.
You can click the save button, and if it works right still, you can go back here to the For You page, go to the shopping list tool. Well, it's supposed to give you the ingredients for it, but I'll do that later. What it does is you save the meal that you want to have, and it gives you all the ingredients that you want. It just puts it into the shopping list. And that's the best part about it. It works with all the other tools. So that's that one. One of
Oh,
my
sick.
one of my cooler ones. I think this is my favorite one, the AI Future tool. So let's say you were faded age. Let's say 40. Then we
What
have
the fuck? I am not 40 years old. Sorry. I gotta watch my language. Sorry, dude. What the heck?
Yeah, dude. Now
What
you're
the
you're
heck?
over 40, but we'll just
Oh
go.
yeah, definitely. So then we have your industry. So let's say Fade is in the crypto industry, right? So let's say you're in the crypto industry, and Faded, what would you consider your tech comfort level?
Moderate, probably. Like
Novice.
no, comfortable. Comfortable's all right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
comfortable.
yeah.
And what are you most concerned about with your industry?
I'm good. Finding meaning, keeping up, privacy. Ooh, well, I would
You can pick
say,
multiple.
yeah, I would say definitely not job security. I make my own jobs. I would say honestly, privacy,
Spoken like a real boomer.
society, and keeping
All
up.
right. And keep it up. All right. So see my future.
Keeping up, huh? It's that age, dude. I know it's
Oh
tough.
yeah. Keep the
So-
boomer joke going. Uh huh.
It gives a quick little prediction about where industry could be in 5 years. It's what AI can't replace because not sure if you guys know this. My
Can
dad
you,
keeps telling me about it.
Sorry, Jack. I don't mean to interrupt you.
No worries, no
but
worries.
could you enlarge on your screen? Like just do like you could do command
could?
plus. Yeah.
A little more?
I'm not beating the boomerang allegation.
Or does
no.
it not work? All right, is this good?
Yeah, I'm not
see
beating the
that?
boomerang
Yeah.
allegation.
And your
This is good, this is
14-year-old
good.
Yeah,
mind.
Chelsea's right. You need your reading glasses.
Bro, hold on. I'm not beating the boomerang allegations, guys. All right. Looks good.
All right. So it gives you a quick little prediction on where your industry is going to be in 5 years from now. It's what AI can't replace. It's what jobs you have a good shot at getting, or what jobs are like best suited for what's happening with all the tech advancements, and it's what you can do now. So obviously, like it's supposed to be bold, but the format's not right. So this is all the things that you can do now, what you can do to get ahead of the game, and this is the bigger picture. So this is the result. Kind of not really the result, but it's what happens later. I'm not sure if you guys know this. My dad tells me about it a lot, but a lot of people are actually getting laid off because their jobs are literally being replaced by AI. So that's what this tool does. And if you're under 18 and you want to find out like what you can do, that's why it did this little thing here where it changed. It gives you recommendations based off of what you're into. So that's that one. I've got like a couple more, I think. No, it doesn't work.
Great.
I gotta zoom out real
You've
quick.
added
Back
so
in
much.
faded.
Dude, you've added so much and it's been like a week.
Seriously.
That's crypto. Whoops. All right, I'll zoom back in for you, Faded. Don't worry. So then we have the I'll say relationship tools. No, I like Social Coach more. That one's better. This is one of the ones that a lot of people are gonna need, respectfully. So not sure
Really
if it works when zoomed in.
I gotta say hi to another young king that's in the chat. Shout out Noah. What's good, gang? What's good? What's good? Sorry about that. I got
Graham-
a soundboard. I don't know how
Graham's
to act up, bro.
found out about the soundboard and now he's all
Yeah.
excited and stuff.
Yeah,
Graham found
using
out
a voice mod as much as he can.
Yeah. We lit. Oh shit. Yo, all right. If you guys are just catching up, Jack is literally 13 and he's more cracked than your favorite crypto founder. He's literally shipping more than your favorite crypto founder has in the last 5 years in the last 2 weeks.
Accurate.
Crazy. All right. What is this? What are we? Oh, this is a life code, social code?
It's a social course. So let's say you want to talk to anybody, right? You're trying to talk to a girl you like. So you're Faded, right? What's the setting? Faded, what do you want the setting to be?
Social event.
Social event.
Yeah.
What's your goal?
Build friendship, you know?
Mhm.
Build friendship is important.
How would you describe yourself?
Should I answer it? Outgoing but awkward, probably. That sounds about accurate.
Pretty fitting. Anything specific? No, I wouldn't say there's anything specific you're struggling with aside from reading. All right, how to talk to a girl. It literally gives you advice on what to say, like how to start the conversation, how to keep it going, what to not say, what to handle if something baddish happens. If you did the optional details for like specific stuff, it gives you a specific tip for you, and that's it. That's the whole thing. It's stupidly simple, but there's a lot of guys out there, I bet, that can't talk to a girl they like because they don't know how.
Yeah. That's huge for sure. You know, I'm not gonna go all the way into it, but that is a big problem in society today.
People just they don't want to talk to people.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this tool I actually wanted to show you last time, but it wasn't working right. It works this time. So let's say Preston. Preston, what's something you want to learn? What's something you want to get better at?
Looks maxing.
Looks maxing. All right. How much time do you have right now?
For what?
Like 5 minutes, 15 to 20, or 30 plus minutes. Just pick one. It doesn't really matter.
5 minutes.
All right, you have 5 minutes. And optional context doesn't matter. Get coaching. So, wait, does this not work anymore? Apply coach. All right, but what this would do, does this work? Skills coach for confidence and self-improvement. All right, so concept of looks maxing involved. So what this does is it obviously works better for things like coding if you want to learn that, content creation, but it gives you advice on what to do and who to look forward to. Good night, Bags Brain. Who to look forward to, like who you can use as examples for this. So that's this tool. It's fairly simple, but it's something practical. People need how to learn. So that's the majority, not the majority of the website, but that's what I'm building. All the tools are currently free right now. If you want to check them out, feel free. Any last questions?
Nah, man, this is sick, you know. And how do we get access to this?
So I'll put the link in the chat. It's jackbuilds.xyz.
Jackbuilds.xyz. Nice.
Almost close to it there. All right, that's where you can find it. There might be some bugs. Let me know if there is. Really appreciate that. Any more questions?
Oh shit.
No, man, like obviously you're 13 years old building a really cool tech product, you know, like what's your goals for the next 13 years?
What do you mean? Like, what are you
like, what's your goals here? Like, you got like when you're 18, are you going to go to college for, you know, like
he's gonna be like Tony Stark, bro. He's gonna be like attached to like 50. Jack Builds is literally gonna build like a whole, bro. There's gonna be like monitors everywhere.
Bro's gonna be
Faded.
retired. before he's 18. I think,
He's gonna be retired before he's 18.
So yeah.
Just generally to like, I'm not gonna say help people because it sounds kind of cringy, but build tools that people can use. Like just build as many of them as possible. Obviously, once we get so many people, the layout's gonna start getting bad, so I'll have to do that myself. But just save time and build tools to do that for you.
Powerful.
I like that.
Powerful.
All right. Well, cool, man. Well, I appreciate you coming up. And I know we've asked you this question in the past, but, say you win the $100,000, you take the number one position in the hackathon. What are you going to do?
All right. So first we got like new computer. That's a go-to regardless of how much I get if I win. Then we got other tools like keyboard, mouse, headset, but that's all cheap stuff. Then there's all the AI stuff that you want to get. So either like you want to test a new tool, better cursor subscription, whatever. But that's still not majority. So it's still going to be the same thing as last time. Most of it's going to savings. I don't know if I need anybody, but the other some of it would go into marketing and advertisements.
All right. Nice, dude. You got a plan.
He already built a solopreneur business, bro. He could be the
dude.
next. Yeah.
Yeah. If he was streaming right now, like on Twitch, him building everything, I think people would, it would just blow people's minds. It'd be like,
Yo, that's actually a really good idea because that's how
13-year-old is building
I think I'll take
something,
that.
teaching me how to build. I think it would just
Wait.
be like,
I
it'd be
think if he
insane,
did
bro.
dude, vibe coding streams are picking up right now. If he was to do vibe coding streams
yeah.
on Twitch
On
at
Twitch.
his age, because he's already going to attract a younger demographic,
Yep.
bro, I tell him that all the time. Yo, Davey, I'm backing you here, bro. We're backing you. Yeah, dude. If you were to, because the thing is, distribution is the only mode. Like, everything. You're cracked, bro. It's like what you're building is like actually like pretty dope. But like at the end of the day, as you know, AI is going to get more and more and more and more advanced. At some point, someone will be able to replicate what you're doing at twice or 4 times or 10 times faster. Maybe not now, but in like a year or two, we might be at that point. So the only difference is going to be, if you've already amassed an audience and like built a name or a reputation or a network, a social moat, then like that's it, dude. Nobody's gonna mess with. And the name, the branding, bro, the branding, dude. Like, yeah, man. Like if I'm just picturing like a dope logo, like
Jack builds on Twitch, bro. Like that would be insane, dude.
You know that Ryan kid made so much bread off of YouTube, and he's not impressive at all. He just opens up toys.
Opens toys. That's literally what I was thinking.
All he does,
that guy.
Ryan is up like 10 mil probably, and all he does is open
way
up
more than that.
Way more than that. Hundreds of M's. He's up hundreds of M's. And literally, it's just Ryan opening up toys. Jack's building, bro. Jack's building.
Jack the builder, bro. It's crazy.
Bro.
I think you guys are totally right. I want to try Twitch streaming now. You've inspired me.
Yeah.
Dude, you should 100%. I think you would be surprised. It would probably change your life.
Do Twitch streaming, and then you got to get like 20 plus. Like if you get like 5, like not even 3 really good clips of you every day on TikTok specifically, bruh, you do that for 3 months straight, you're gonna have like hundreds of like it's a lot. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's not. Everyone has their own game, right? But for you, that is like an incredible strategic advantage. As an unk, I gotta catch up. I have to learn all these things. Huh?
You still have time. You're not that old.
No, I'm not that old at all. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, but let's say,
10 years, bro.
Fuck off. Sorry. Freak off. No, that sounds worse.
Yeah.
That sounds worse. No, but you know what I mean. Like you're gonna understand the trend, the specific. Chill. You're gonna understand the specific trend on TikTok a lot easier, even than Preston as well too. You're on there. You have more time, bro. You have way more time. You have way more energy. You're gonna have way more focus that you can put on just TikTok or just Twitch or anything like that, dude. Twitch and TikTok, those two. Like if you do nothing else, Twitch and TikTok, bro. I'm telling you, because like what you're doing is very impressive. You are likely within the top 0.01 percentile in the world of people doing what you're doing at your age. So it's gonna go viral. It's going to go viral. Preston's gonna Preston. You need to like set him like
Bro,
dude.
just go live every day.
Just do it.
Just go every time you're building. Don't build unless you're live.
That's a good
I
idea.
need to do that. I kind of like fell out of it
Yeah,
like a
dude.
week or two ago, but yeah, you're totally right. I'll get back into that.
Yeah,
Good idea.
don't build unless you're live, and you'll be surprised, man.
All right.
Like-
Thank you for having me up here. Once again,
Alright.
really love what you guys are doing.
Appreciate you, Jack.
Sounds good,
Appreciate
bro.
you. All right. Woo.
You learn a lot from these kids, man. You know,
I feel like I learn more from like young people than I do from like older people, bro. Just being straight up.
well, you know, I'm an unk, but you're Gramps, so
I'm not Gramps, bro. Chill the fuck out.
dude.
Chill out.
I didn't
Chill
say
out.
it. I didn't say it. He did.
Chill out. Anyhow, it's been a good stream. It's been a good stream. About like an hour and 20 minutes.
Do we have anybody else?
We got Trenchy. If you want to pull him up, you can see if there's any Trenchy updates.
Sure.
And then what's good? What's happening, Trenchy? You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, that was my granddad mode, bro. I'm talking and the thing is muted, bro. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
Bro,
We got two
old,
Gramps
bro,
in the
like-
house.
Nah, man, but I want to say this, man. You know, I don't like to make it about me. I know that's what these streams are for. I want to shout out all the people that you guys bring up, man. You made an interesting point about how this hackathon, and this is my first one, by the way, but it's been very cohesive, right? It's been very communal. Like a lot of people have been reaching out to each other. People have been reaching out to me. I've been reaching out to other people, and we're all helping each other. Of course, we all want to win. We know it's competitive, but we're also focused on helping each other grow. I can't speak on anyone's individual intentions, but for me, you know, I want to see other people put their ideas out there. I think this is the first time in a long time where people actually are able to bring their dreams to fruition, right? They're able to put something out there and not be scared. Like vibe coding has opened up the door for so many people. Like you look at Rando, he's never coded anything and he's building something cool with, you know, fee distribution and now integrating, you know, commenting on TikTok and stuff like that. And then you have this 13-year-old. I mean, yeah, his dad has a background in developing and stuff like that, but he's taking the initiative at 13 instead of just playing games. He's actually building stuff and trying to contribute something useful to the world, right? But this is all happening in the Bags Hackathon. Where else can you say that's happened in the last couple of years in this space? You know what I'm saying? Where people are coming together, working together to not only enhance the Bags ecosystem, but also build worthwhile networking and connections with each other. I think that's pretty dope. You know, and big shout out to you, Preston, and you Faded for helping facilitate that. You know what I'm saying? You're connecting people like us, man. You know, I'm old, man. I'm unk status, right? But like I feel rejuvenated every time I come up here, man. It's like, wow, I get to talk to other adults because I'm around kids all day. And then I come up here and shoot the shit with y'all, excuse me. I'm learning stuff, you know, from these other developers, and I'm building nice relationships, man. And I appreciate you guys shouting me out, bro. Like, and giving me the time and space to come up here each time you host one of these, right? I don't like hogging the spotlight, nothing like that, but I just want to come through to show love. I don't even have to talk about my project. I just like coming to show love for all the other people that's coming through, bro. Like, I don't know who's gonna win. I hope we all do. But I like that we're all building something and building relationships, man. Like that human connectedness, that's important, bro. Like people don't realize how much we've lost. Like if you think about since COVID, how disconnected the world became. And now when you look at things like this, you see how people are hungry for that human connectedness, and these different spaces such as this is facilitating that and helping to bring that back, man. So I appreciate you guys for doing that, bro.
Yeah,
Hey.
for sure. No, we got to give credit where credit's due, man. And you continuously show up and support, so we got to do the same to you. And yeah, man, I don't know what else to say other than the Bags community is just built different, bro. Like the ecosystem, the people support each other. You got the team interacting with all the different projects. Like you don't see that with other launch pads, and that's no shade to these other launch pads. You know, maybe they have other things to do, but No, it's cool, man. It's awesome to see. And I'm not a dev, and I don't deploy tokens, but being an investor and somebody who is
A
constantly
bundler, yeah, I know, bro. That's crazy.
yeah, right. I'm an investor.
Nah, I'm messing
right?
with you, bro.
I'm an investor. Hey, get
Nah,
this
I'm
guy
messing
out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Get this guy out of here.
I'm a I mean, hey, whatever, investor bundler, whatever you want to call it. I get to see it from the other side, and I get to see what you guys are building, and I'm super invested in what you're building as well, more than just the token
Yeah.
itself. So I don't know. It's cool to see, man.
No, I agree, man. And like I said, man, you guys bring people up, and I've been talking to a lot of people in DMs on X and stuff and Discord. Like, listen, go on the stream, bro. Like, go up there. These guys are taking time out of their day to give us a platform to talk about our projects. Like, don't miss that opportunity, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. I retweet every time you guys have a space. I may not be able to come. I try to make time to come, and so far I've been to this is my third one. But I tell everyone in the community that's in the hackathon, show up, bro. Like, let people see what you're doing. Show the community that you're serious about this. Showing up, presentation is important, bro. Like, presentation is the old cliche is 80%, I think, of what you do. So if people don't see you, people don't know what you're doing, and your presentation sucks, then you're probably not going to make it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you need to show up. You need to show the community that you built yourself. You need to show the hackathon community and everyone else that you're serious about what you're doing, bro. But so far as Trenchy, man, I've just been doing a lot of back end stuff, cleaning up, code, making things more streamlined, making sure the docs page on the website is very clear. These are things that people need to see, right? Like you guys already know, and whoever has been watching the stream, Trenchy is an all-in-one platform for everything, right? Social, AI, deck screener, market, how can I say, gauging the market on whether or not it's good to buy or sell or launch something. Like, all these things are in the Trenchy.fun platform. And I built it that way to make it easier for people to navigate the trenches. That's what it's about, right? And to me, it's a useful tool because you don't have anything out there that exists like that. You have to go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different websites to do all these things. And just how Jack Builds has all these different tools under one umbrella for, I guess you could say, personal development, I have these tools for people navigating the trenches. It's all under one umbrella, and they're all interconnected. They all serve a purpose. You know what I'm saying? They're not useless tools. They're useful tools. And I think that individuals need to become more aware of that and understand that, hey, this can help you. And the best thing about it is most of this stuff here is free. You don't have to be a token holder to use it. You just need to come up here, make a profile, get other people to make profiles, and start sharing and building and connecting with each other. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of noise on X. There's a lot of noise on Instagram. There's a lot of noise on TikTok. They're great platforms, but they're convoluted with 1,000,001 topics. Trenchy is for the trenches. Trenchy is for Web3. Come make an account. Come bring your friends on board. Share the alpha. Share the news. Share what you're building, your vibe coding. That's what Trenchy is about. Because at the end of the day, your network is your net worth. And if you don't have a good network, then you're gonna have a hard time making it in this space. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I come up here to build with you guys, to build my network, man. Not just for my own reasons, but to help other people too, bro. You mentioned something about something that's not on the screen, but you guys gave me an idea, right? Implemented it, showed you right away. Like, you have to be receptive to feedback. You have to be open-minded in a good way when it comes to building and stuff like that. You can't just think you know it all. Like, yeah, I have a lot of experience, but I don't know it all, bro. Like, you guys are probably younger than me. Like, you look like you're no more than like 26, Preston, and you probably like 30, Faded. Y'all look young. You know what I'm saying? And I got gray hairs, bro. I'm not gonna get on camera, but I got gray hairs, bro. I feel old as shit, man. I got arthritis in my hip, bro. Like, I'm hurting, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have a lot to share, a lot of knowledge, bro. And it's not because you made money, it's because you've done so much in this space that you have so many experiences to share. and we all need to be sharing that with each other so we can help each other grow. That's the only way Web3 is going to make it. You know what I'm saying? What, only 1% of the world is using crypto, maybe a little bit more than that. Like, how else is it going to grow if we're not sharing the knowledge we have to help other people enter this space comfortably? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I appreciate you guys bringing me up, bro. I mean, if you have questions about Trenchy, ask, man. But I'm just here to show love, bro. I'm just here to show love, man. But yeah, this
you're
is the
good, you're
docs
good.
page.
If you want to do any any updates since last time, or just like a quick, relatively quick, like TLDR, and like
Yeah.
if anybody hasn't gotten exposed to the platform at all or doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, so let's do that. So if you haven't heard of Trenchy, or you heard something about it but you don't know, the first place you want to go is to the docs page, right? You want to go to trenchy.fund/docs. Here is going to explain to you everything about the platform. It is very simple, but if you want to truly understand how it works, what it's about, all the different functionality on the platform, you want to come here and you want to learn how to use the platform and all of its features and functions, right? And the navigation is pretty simple. You have your overview here, which breaks down the basic stuff about the project, then how to get started, right? Using the launch command for, you know, the Telegram and Discord bots if you want to launch a token on Bags or Pump. You know, then we have how the creator fees are used and things like that between the different platforms, all the commands with the bot, right? Then rate limiting, right? We have rate limits set in place because we don't want people to abuse the platform. We talk about how the token has utility in the platform, right? Unlike many other projects that have a meme token, which is fine, Trenchy is not a meme token. It is a utility token. It's the fuel of Trenchy.fund, right? So that's what this page is about here. Then we go into Trenchy AI. It breaks down what Trenchy AI is. It's a crypto native AI assistant built directly into the Trenchy platform, which specializes in Solana tokens, market conditions, rug pull signals, and on-chain research, right? This is using Chain GPT. I'm going to be integrating Grok soon as well into this, but that's another tool. Then you have your market dashboard, right? Which talks about, which explains the graduation rate, the market signals, the volume with bonding curves, token launch rate, how many tokens are being launched within a certain amount of time. Then you have the community and social aspect of Trenchy, where you create your profile. Then you have the different tiers based on how much Trenchy you hold in your wallet and what it allows you to do and access on the platform, right? Then it breaks down the community feed. It explains to you how the community feed works, your different posts, your following, your followers, posting bounties. I know Faded, you tested out posting a bounty looking for clippers. You know, you have your reporting feature, your profile links. We have private DMs on the platform. You have your bounty board leaderboards, VIP lounge, which gives you special privileges if you hold 1 million Trenchy in your wallet. Then we have the points and payouts, right? So every action you perform on Trenchy, you earn points. And as long as you're a token holder, a part of the creator fees is equally distributed amongst all token holders on the platform weekly, based on how many points you've accrued in that week. Then I have a section for AI agents. If you have an AI agent, you can use your AI agent to create an account on Trenchy.fund, which allows your AI agent to interact with the platform. A special badge is put on the AI agent's profile so people know they're interacting with an agent, not a person. But nonetheless, that agent has access to the platform just as a human being does. And your agent can come and invite other agents, talk to other agents on the platform. That helps keep activity up, but it also helps train your agent to interact with the different features and also bring more knowledge to the platform, right? So there's a ton of features here. There's a ton of things going on here that I think individuals would benefit from should they join the platform. And like I said, I've been building this every day for weeks. I've been working on it, fine-tuning things, getting feedback from people in the hackathon about what is needed, what's not needed. So I've been making updates and shipping updates daily, right? This is not something where I'm just like tossing to the side and forgetting about. No, like I'm actively building on this every day because I want this project to be a top project in the space, right? Bags Hackathon accepted this project. And so I want to represent myself, my project, and the hackathon well by building something that has use case and building something that is reputable in the space, right? And that's pretty much it for this stream, guys. That's pretty much it. All I have to say, because you know I can talk my ass off. So
All good. No, this
this
is
sick.
appreciate the updates, Preston. We did get we have another project that just joined,
Okay.
so we're gonna
but
get
I
them up.
appreciate you guys bringing me up, man. And shout out again to Rando, shout out to Jack, shout out to Big Brain, Bags Brain, my bad. Shout out to all the other people that came up, man. Always reach out to me if you guys have questions or need help with something. I'm here to help. And then big
Love
shout
that.
out to Preston and Faded, man. Thank you guys.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, King. Yeah, let's go. All right, bro. We got one more. We haven't heard from this guy before, so we had 2 return guests, 2 new guests. This is our 5th guest now tonight. So
Okay.
we've been on a roll. Bags Index. Let me get him up here, and we're gonna learn more about it. Yo. Oh,
Hey guys, this is
Next.
really cool. So I just saw this in the Discord by accident and I was like, hey, let me pop in. This is awesome.
it was meant to be. We're here. Yeah, we're still live. So love to learn more about what you're building, maybe a little bit of your background, a little bit of your story, how you
Sure,
discovered Bags, whether you were already within the crypto space or kind of just circled back around. And then let's dive into the product. Let's get locked in and focus on it. If you don't mind though, I need water. If I can go get some
Go
water.
for it. Go for
I'll
it. I
be,
mean, I literally just got here 2 minutes ago, so I'm not in a rush.
You're good. See, look, Preston was prepared. Look, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna go get some water.
Sure.
Thirsty ass. I gotta hydrate. Well, happy to have you here. So you're in the Bags Discord.
Yeah, I'm in the Bags Discord. I just signed up for the hackathon about, I don't know, maybe 24 hours ago or a little more. I haven't been approved yet, but I guess that'll come. But yeah, so I'm very excited. Basically, I'm going to wait for the other guy. I think that's Faded, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll wait for him. And then I can just dive in a little bit. If you want to pull the website up, how are you guys usually do that? Is that me sharing my screen or?
Yeah. You'll be able to share your screen. You can prepare that right now and he'll bring it up. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And dude, I'm excited to hear more about what you're building and how you got into crypto and stuff like that. If you want, you could just kind of go into detail on how you got into crypto, how you found Bags and stuff like that, and then we can get into the actual
Absolutely
project.
Happy to do that. Yes, let's do it. Okay, Fade is back. So great.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So, hi. I'm semi in on running this project because you know how it is. You kind of cover your face behind a logo until it goes really good, and then maybe you show your face, right? But I've been in crypto for 7 years now. I guess seen most of it, and never really took the initiative to sit behind the dev table. So I was always either trading, leverage trading, started with leverage trading, and then at some point came into the trenches, and then I was like a hardcore trencher and still am kind of. And from that point, at some point, this whole year was awful, right? Trenches are really awful. Developers have become total farmers. Things have just changed a lot. And I felt I've been around for long enough. I know what I like about a developer. I know what I like about a project. I'm a tech guy. I come from a tech background. software requirement engineer, and also have done a lot of software myself, Web 2 before I came to Web 3. And so I felt like, okay, let me do something, especially now with cloud coming out. It's so easy and so much faster to develop something than to sit there and before it would take you a week, what you can do now in a day or even less, right? So it's really awesome. You can, from idea to what comes through, you can really do a lot with Cloud Code. So I was like, hey, let me do something for bags, because how did I come to this? I don't know. Somebody just told me the other day that, hey, there's a bag hackathon. Why don't we do something there? Or why don't you do something there? And I was just thinking, okay, what could I do? And I ended up having this idea of creating an ETF, an index fund, right? So the idea of Bags Index, and I can share my screen if you guys want, or however we want to do that, or we can talk a lot more about the background, whatever you want to do, right?
Yeah, you can. It's right in the bottom center of the panel that you're in. Should be a screen share option. As soon as you get it up, I can add it to the stage, and we'll be able to.
So when I click on there, does it share my whole screen, or can I pick a window? How does that work?
You could pick a window. So it'll give you options to full screen or window. Make sure you select window, and then you can kind of pick from there.
Okay, let me make sure this is all like.
Yeah, and I'll see like a mini preview at the bottom, the little bottom panel here before it actually goes live. So
no private information is leaked here. 1 sec.
Yes, sir.
I'm always scared when I share my screen too, because I'm like, man, they're gonna see all the dog videos.
Yeah, and I mean, no, you guys are recording this, right? This is gonna go up, so I want to be sure that it's cool.
Oh, you're live, brother. We live, baby.
Yeah, we're literally live. We are literally
okay. So, let's see. Share screen. I'm doing this. Share screen is easiest with 2 monitors. Okay, so when I click share screen, then it gives me an option to pick the window.
Yes.
Okay, let me do that. 1 sec. It might be that my Mac doesn't allow that. Let's see.
If not, you could send, if it's a public link, you could send in a private chat in here, and I could open it up as well.
Yeah, I would actually have to leave the stream and come back. I would have to restart my.
Then just send. You could send if you have a link. You could.
I have a link.
Yeah, you could send it in this chat or in the private chat, and then I could just open it up for
you. You won't be able to see everything, but you can at least see the front page, and then we can talk about things. So yeah, it's an index fund, right? And as you pull the website up, I'm gonna just walk you through it, and then I tell you what you would be able to see once you sign up and invest in it. But I haven't opened this yet because I'm still running security tests and all of that stuff. So we just went live 2 days ago, and I just want to make sure it's all airtight.
We're here.
Basically, it's an index fund for the top performers in the Bags ecosystem, right? So lately, the Bags ecosystem wasn't really very active, and max market caps were not really high, and there's very little volume, and people in the trenches were like, I don't know, Bags. But I feel like there's something happening, and the hackathon is really infusing new life in the Bags ecosystem. Finn is active again, and they just created this TikTok thing today. So I think there's a lot more hype happening. So if you scroll down, you can see 10 tokens, 1 index. So there's 3 different types of indexes that you can choose. You can see conservative, balanced, and degen. And so they all have different time schedules they run on. And basically, the conservative runs every 24 hours. The balanced runs every 12 hours or 8 hours, and the degen runs every 4 hours. And so they look for the top tokens by different criteria that I can explain later on, and then they split them up in 3 different pools. And then it creates an ETF by saying, okay, so you're going to invest into these 10 coins. Here we have Punch, PO, God Mode, Chicky, and whatnot, right? In the degen one. And the degen one is up in the past 24 hours is up 43% because one dragged it up a lot. I think that's Punch. I'm not sure which one that is. But so it gives an allocation depending on volume, hold growth, and a few other criterias, and then it decides, okay, this coin gets 20%, this coin gets 10%, and this coin gets 4% or whatever. But it's always 10 coins, and one of those 10 coins is always going to be the BAGS X token, which is the platform token, which always gets 8% allocation no matter what in all the 3 index funds, right? And so users are able to go and launch the app. You can't do that right now because I haven't whitelisted you. I'm still in closed beta testing. But users are able to go and choose one of these tiers or choose all of them, however they want. But basically, it creates a wallet for them, the money they deposit, and then that inside that wallet, all the allocations will happen automatically. And so the degen index will do every 4 hours, it will reshuffle. It will check, is it still accurate what we're doing, or should we reallocate? And then it will sell some or buy some extra, or however it does. It does the reallocation every 4 hours. For the balanced, it does it every 8 hours. And then for the conservative, or 12 hours, I think. And for the conservative, it does it every 24 hours. And yeah, basically you get exposure to the BAGS ecosystem, to the main runners or the main performers of the BAGS ecosystem. And as soon as it starts, a token starts losing 20% of the holders, for instance, then the system cuts it out and says, okay, that's a stop loss. We lost 20% of the holders in the last 4 hours or something. That's a non-performer. Let's get out. And then we move on and find other tokens. So you'll see sometimes there's if you click on conservative or balanced, maybe we see that right now. You sometimes see a line where it just starts in the end. You see that blue line that just started at the end, at the very end on the right side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's a new token. It was just added like an hour or 2 ago, right? So Bridge was just added an hour or 2 ago, and then something else was shuffled out instead. So here you see the next cycles. When the next cycles happen down there, you see, okay, so the next conservative reshuffling happens in 20 hours. The next balance happens in 9 hours, and so forth, right? And then we have, if you scroll further down, we have an analyst. That's an LLM that goes through the list of tokens it gets, and then decides based on certain criteria which token should be allocated to which index and how much it should, each should allocate to. So if you scroll down a little bit more, you see the list currently in each pool, and you also see the reasoning a little bit, and you see like the token percentage allocation that goes into, that is being, like allocated to.
Wow. This is sick.
Yeah,
it's cool, huh? So I mean, that's I couldn't do this. I just thought that's awesome, because if BAGS starts going, then you can just kind of buy the ecosystem, just like you buy the S&P 500 or you buy NASDAQ. You buy the ecosystem BAGS, and you get the top performers, and you get exposure to that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's sick.
So yeah, and then here you get a little bit more of the different strategies that are being applied, like why something is chosen. When you scroll up a little more, scroll up. Right here, it'll tell you a little bit more about the reasoning that the LLM is using, and why it thinks this should be used in this pool and why it should be used in that pool.
So sick. Yeah, like you said, it's literally like investing in like it's an index fund.
It's
And
an index fund.
And it's an AI powered index fund. So the
That's right.
actual token allocations, the tokens and the token allocations and the token allocation percentage changes dynamically. This is really, really, really cool. All right. Questions.
Yes. One more thing. If you scroll up, sorry, scroll up. Too far. Further down. Further down. A little bit more down. Okay, here. So technically, I haven't. There's the apps back store, right? The Bags app store where you can like install apps and then have like fee sharing and all of that stuff. Technically, you could use that too. You could plug that into your. This is what I'm doing right now. So the Bags X vault, which is like the system vault, gets 20% of all the trading fees, and they are automatically pulled, and then they're automatically deposited into the vault, and then it just trades the middle vault that we have there, the middle index. So other projects could be using that and just like pull their fees automatically into the index fund that gives them exposure to all the other bags, top performers automatically.
Is this you controlling this, Faded?
What?
The screen?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah, this is sick, dude. This is sick. I don't think I've seen this yet. Have you seen a?
Yeah,
seen
I'm glad to hear it because we're trading at 10K MC or something. People are not don't really have their eyes on it yet, but I think once people understand what it is and how it works, like I said, I have not whitelisted you, so it will say coming soon. We're not there for the public access yet. Oh yeah, and the best part is there's no fees. So if you trade inside the vault, there's no cut or anything. The only thing that is demanded of you, which is automatically, is that your deposit will buy 8% of your deposit will always go into the token. And so as long as you have a vault allocation, it will have an 8% Bags X slice in it, right?
This is so cool.
Smart. I haven't seen it before, and I'm kind of surprised that no one else has built this yet. So you might be the first to do it. I like it though, and obviously the name goes hand in hand. So
Bags Index.
Yeah, as you can see, Finn followed us yesterday, which is quite cool. He came around.
Oh wow! Have you been accepted into the hackathon yet?
I'm not. So I'm really hoping. You can see this last tweet. Look at the last tweet. How many commits are happening in one day? I mean, there's a lot of work still going on.
Wow.
Yeah, so no, I have not been accepted. I DM'd Finn. I haven't heard back from him yet. It seems like he's traveling. But yeah, if you guys can give them a nudge, that would be cool. I definitely want to be part of it and definitely want to be one of the top projects in it.
Well, we have 100% rate right now for everyone who's came on the stream has gotten accepted to the hackathon. So I hope we can continue this streak that we have. And yeah, I'm hoping that you get accepted. I don't know, but we'll see.
I hope so too. So questions, I'm happy to take any.
Okay.
You ready?
Got it? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask the one I always do. When you win, not if you win, when you win, what are you gonna do with the prize money?
So what's the prize money?
Anywhere from 10 to 100K.
So
Plus Mac Mini.
Honestly, I'm just gonna eat some of it because that's good money, right? I would certainly love to continue to provide this service and put some money back into infrastructure because it will need it. APIs, server costs, there's just like some infrastructure that needs to be in place in order to handle more people. I think currently the max amount of people I could handle is probably capped at like 200-300 people, and then it really gets strenuous. So scaling issues would have to need more money, and the rest is just like I have family. I'm an older person, not older, but within the crypto community, I'm a grandfather, so I'm happy to just take the money.
So it's faded, so don't feel left out.
No, I'm not.
Nothing much, but I'm not into flashy things. I'm just like happy to have the money to serve my life, basically.
There you go. There you go. Well, appreciate you. What's the ticker? BagsX. Preston, any other questions you have?
Nah, man. Where can we find you? And also, what's the ticker?
Well, that's what he just said. He just said, Faded just said, Bags X.
We've been live for 2 hours. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I totally get you. So Bags X is the ticker, Bags X, and you can find me on bagsindex.fun, and on Twitter is bagsindexfun. Wait, before I say anything wrong, what's the Twitter again?
I can find it for you.
Bags Index Soul. Bags Index Soul is the Twitter, and then from there you can find everything else. I have a public GitHub. I have a public GitHub repository. All my other GitHubs are actually private. That's my only public one. But I've been on GitHub for years and years. I just never put anything out in public. So it's exciting for me. It's really exciting to see your work appreciated and if it's taken. And then we'll see, if it takes off and I do win, then I'm happy to say who I am in the crypto world, at least. And, we'll take it from there.
Nice.
Awesome, bro. Well, I appreciate you coming up, and I look forward to getting an update from you. And hopefully that update is a acceptance into the Bags Hackathon.
Well, thanks, guys. That was awesome. I really appreciate your love.
Awesome. All right.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you. Bags Index, dude. What a jam-packed night we have had. Not one, not two, not three, not four, 5 projects tonight. 5. So even if you didn't get a chance to go through and watch all of them, whatever, you could learn a lot. We have builders from like 40 plus to literally 13 that are literally like building stuff every single day. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool, man. I'm kind of shot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I only had like 4 hours of sleep last night.
I didn't even sleep last night. I had
last night?
No, bro. I went to bed at like 3 a.m. I had to get up at 5 a.m. to go do like some men's group thing, and then I went to the gym, and then I worked all day, and here we are. And so that's why I'm running off of a McFlurry from McDonald's and a sugar-free Monster.
You should sleep. You need
and water.
Are you gonna sleep tonight or no? You're just gonna power
Nah, dude. Not until all of these Bags Hackathon people become billionaires.
All right. So if you are participating in the Bags Hackathon, Preston is literally dying to make sure that
become a billionaire, please.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay. Cool. Well, I think I'll probably will sleep tonight. I don't know if I think you need to sleep. You should sleep. You gotta sleep.
Yeah, we'll see.
You gotta sleep.
No sleep maxing.
No sleep maxing. Awake maxing. I mean, I do think sleep is a little bit overrated to a degree, but like,
bro, you don't need sleep, bro.
Yes, you literally do, though.
You don't need sleep, bro. The more you sleep, the more you miss out.
Wouldn't you like actually go crazy if you don't sleep for long enough?
I don't know.
If you sleep, you are gay. Emmy, what is good with the chat right now?
I think it's getting to those hours, so might be time to cut it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Appreciate all the projects that showed up, and I can't wait. For the next one next Tuesday. So
really, nigga.
All right, bye. I'm sorry.